So we're playing Mural Minecraft with the power of my bare hands.
Mudra is a wristband that lets you control devices using hand gestures, and it works by reading neural signals. These are the sensors here that we've developed in-house, and we're going to show you how it looks like.
So you can see my signals over here. Every movement I do, there's a bit of a different pattern. We learn those different movements and we know what movements you're doing with your hand. We know how much force you put. I can put a low one, middle, and a high. My tap, and then I can grab. If I'm holding pressure while I'm doing the tap, I can move around. Because we know the pressure between your fingers, I can do this grabbing thing.
So whenever Shai is moving his hand, his brain sends a signal via the nervous system and muscles, and those sensors that we've developed are able to pick up on these signals and then in turn make sense of those signals using our AI algorithm, which is based on deep learning. We just launched this product 2 months ago. It's a tool, so we're going to see what our users are going to do with that. We've gotten some musicians buying that. Maybe they'll do some customization with music creation. The possibilities for this are really endless.
You will be able to build your own experience for your smart TV, changing channels, getting volume up, volume down. What you want, you'll be able to build it yourself. The Mudra band for Apple Watch is $299 and the Mudra Link is $199 US.
Gotta finish the entire tree, there you go. Oh no, the water, my enemy. So these are the newest RayNeo Air 3S by TCL.
You can use it for gaming or movies, etc. It gives you a 201 inches giant screen. You could see 2D and also 3D image as well.
What I'm basically seeing is a small screen in front of me that follows along with my eyesight.
Yeah, it is about 201 inches. It has 120 hertz refresh rate.
So what is it doing now basically is mirroring the screen that is on that phone, and I can see the phone screen.
And the price range is probably 256 USD. It doesn't require battery, so you can always carry it away whenever you go outside, or if you are at home. You don't want to turn on the TV kind of thing, you don't have that kind of giant screen. You can put it on and you can always enjoy an entertainment experience.
So these are the X3 Pros.
Yes, that's what we are proud of. I think that's something very special about us is we have the world's smallest live engine to project on the screen. As you can see, I put you on the main menu now. You can swipe to see what apps we have and one tap to get into the app.
Okay, let's try this on. All right, now I see the camera application on my screen. If I tap, it takes a photo. There you go.
So the features it got is camera taking, phone pickup, message of course, but it also got smart AI assistants like navigations and translations, voice memo, all sorts of stuff.
These are the new HMD Amped Buds, and there's a couple of really exciting features about it. So not only have we created a really slim ergonomic case for the buds themselves, you've got this lovely pop-out mechanism. The buds themselves are then articulated, and this is what has allowed us to create this really slim outline. But it's also got a massive battery packed in here. 1600 milliampere hours, gives you 95 hours of audio playback time for the buds themselves, but it's also like carrying a power bank around with you because it is able to attach and wirelessly charge any device that is capable of doing wireless charging. So all I have to do is push the little button on the back here, which turns it on, and you can see it begins to automatically charge. Doesn't only work with our devices, works with anything that is capable of wireless charging as well.
Lenovo just dropped a wild concept at MWC 2025 in Barcelona. Meet the Lenovo Codename Flip Laptop. This ThinkBook Flip AI PC concept introduces an outward-folding OLED display, enabling versatile AI-powered workflows, split-screen multitasking, and intelligent workspace adaptation. The concept machine packs an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, 32GB of RAM, and a PCI extended SSD storage for lightning-fast performance.
Immediately, the first thing you're going to notice about this is that there's a screen on the top of the laptop, right? But it's not just a screen on top. You actually can go from 13 inches all the way up to 18.1 with this foldable OLED display. Our team is constantly looking at, what is the latest technology and how can we integrate it to be a really incredible experience, right? You know what the laptop looks like today, but we want to make sure that we're leading what it is in the future.
Currently, Lenovo has no plans to bring the Flip to full production, but even so, it's nice seeing what a company can come up with when it's not scared to show off unfinished devices. At MWC in Barcelona, Lenovo has unveiled their latest concept, the Yoga Solar PC, which features a solar panel built into the laptop's lid. The panel is made up of 84 solar cells with a back contact cell design. Plus, it's a solid laptop on its own, packing Intel's upcoming Lunar Lake processor, 32GB of RAM, and 1TB of storage.
So if you look at it today, if you weigh it, if you open it, it looks and feels like a regular yoga laptop. And that was the brief from day one, that we shouldn't compromise on anything essential. So the key thing here, is how do you find a clever way in engineering to fit a solar panel into a laptop that stays a laptop? For example, if you need 5 watts of power to do your Excel work or something like that, it would draw what it can from solar and complement with the rest. Effectively, what happens is you are extending your battery life through everyday usage.
For now, this is just a concept. Lenovo hasn't announced any plans to officially release it. But even as an experiment, it's a surprisingly polished device that really showcases how Lenovo is pushing innovation forward.
Here I would like to introduce you this amazing, unique product. It's just a prototype at the moment, but as you can see here, you have a real modular camera for everyday professional photography. You can easily attach and detach. This is magnetic. You will find 2 pins for the energy, and then when you attach the product, just opening the camera app, it automatically detects the external module, and you can just rotate and adjust the focus, zoom in, zoom out, not only for picture, but also for videos. In our module, you will not only find the lenses, 6 high quality aspherical lenses, but you will also find the sensor that in this case is a Light Fusion X. So everything here for a professional photography just in your pocket.
Xiaomi 15 Ultra is using a 200 megapixel periscope telephoto camera, and let me show you what it can do. And we had a small thing there, so as you can see there, it's very clear, but the small thing is very far away from there with AI Ultra Zoom. And we improved a lot about video recording for professional users, log video recording across all focal lengths, up to 4K and 60 FPS. And for normal users, we also support Dolby Vision video recording up to 4K and 60 FPS across all focal lengths. So this is not just a powerful camera flagship, but also a very powerful video flagship. The processor, it's the most powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. The battery size is crazy. It's a 5,400 mAh battery for a Xiaomi 15 Ultra. Ultra clear display, 522 pixels per inch, 120 Hz, super high refresh rate. For Xiaomi 15 Ultra, we have this kind of photography kit. It consists of protective case and a camera grip. This is not just a camera grip, but also a mini power bank with 2,000 mAh battery. So together, about 7,400 mAh battery. Grip experience is very comfortable, and you can change focal length just like this. And I can also change the exposure levels here, as you can see. It will also have a dedicated UI user interface, and you can change the focal length, and you can change different filters like this. And you can also change the exposure level, more even like a professional camera.
This is the reference design launched in last November. This is made by plastic. It's got the waveguide and then micro projector here. It's also camera as well here. We're the lightest AR glasses in the market. And then now we're gonna show some demos, which is face recognition and also menu recognition use case. Now you're gonna see my face, then you see my name and title on your screen.
Yeah, it says Kasuki, VR manager.
That's right, yeah. And maybe you can look at his face.
Yeah, it says executive officer. I cannot read Japanese, but it
Yeah.
says executive officer.
So this actually helps the user to walk around the street and you just bump into someone else and then come out your name and say, oh yeah, I know you, you know.
Yeah, this is useful for me. I tend to forget names.
Yeah, that's right. Here's a Japanese menu. It's typical sushi restaurant. It has some sushi menu there.
Yeah, I can read salmon, shrimp, Japanese desserts. Yeah, I can read this menu in English.
Yes.
It translates real time.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
My name is Carsten Brinkschulte. I'm CEO and co-founder of Dryad Networks, and we create ultra-early detection of wildfires with solar-powered gas sensors that we place into the forest. So we basically have developed an electronic nose. It can smell a fire in its infancy, when it's really small and easy to put out. It can detect the fire within minutes from ignition. We install the sensors with a wooden nail at about 3 meters high at the tree trunk, and we deploy many of them. It's a low-cost device that is deployed every 500 meters in the forest. Costs about €90 and can be deployed in very large areas to protect the forest from human-induced fires. Wildfires are currently predominantly detected by people with the eyes, or technically with cameras or satellites, but these systems are too slow. They can take hours before the firefighters receive an alarm, and by the time they arrive at the scene, the fire is already often too big to be extinguished. But with our sensors and the network that we install in the forest, we can cut down this detection time to minutes, increasing the chance of the firefighters to extinguish the fire before it spreads out of control. So here you can see the prescribed burning that the authorities did in the national park in Thailand. They cleared the leaves to prevent future burns. We had our system installed, and you can see here the gateway. It even survived the fire going under. So here you can see the line of fire going through the forest, where the authorities cleared the leaves to prevent future fires. It took about 2 hours, and our system detected the fire within 6 minutes from ignition. So these smoldering fires after prescribed burns are very dangerous. And our sensor detected this tree still smoldering the next day and sent an alert to the firefighters so that they could extinguish this danger that could have spread into a real wildfire. So it's really a mass market device that can be deployed in very large number in very large areas. And this solution of Dryad Silvanet is one way to reduce catastrophic wildfires.
These are the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. With those glasses you can take photos, videos, you can do Instagram Live, WhatsApp calls, you can also listen to music, podcasts, you can integrate Spotify and other applications with it. And you also have AI functionality. So here in Spain you can use AI by using your voice. So you can ask different questions, the same way you would use any large language model. In the US, Canada, Australia, you have full AI functionality. So there, it can also analyze images. So it would take a picture and analyze the image and translate and do all sorts of things. If you press it once, you take a photo. If you press and hold, you're going to record a video. You can also do that with voice commands. So you could just say, hey Meta, take a photo, or hey Meta, record a video.
Hey Meta, take a photo.
And
you
take
like
a
that.
photo. Yeah.
Super fast.
So the glasses have a 12 megapixel camera. It also comes with this charging case. So you've got about 4 hours of moderate use in the glasses, and then you have 32 hours in the case. So you can see the quality.
Wow.
It's good considering the size of the camera, so you can see that's the video quality.
Do I hear sound from the glasses as well? Wow.
Yeah. So you have all the Ray-Ban lenses available on those glasses. So you can have transition, polarized, clear, and you also have different colors of the frames. So this one is actually a see-through frame, so you can actually see all the tech inside.
Hey Meta, what's the weather in Barcelona? 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey Meta, can you change it to Celsius? 13 degrees Celsius. It changed like that. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
This is the ThinkBook 16P. It has the latest RTX 5070. It has a 16-inch display, 3.2K, a very unique feature called Magic Bay. Everyone is always focused on more screen real estate, right? No matter how much screen you have, you want more. So we came up with a concept that I want to show you, and this 8-inch display that can quickly attach. So if you have multitasking, or maybe you're doing video editing, you've got lots of different working options. If bigger is better, then we also have this concept, which has two 13-inch displays that magnetically attach like that. Big thing with this is that it's a really seamless design. You don't have any cables hanging down or anything you have to worry about connecting. And then this also can fold. So not only does it fold up like this, it slides together to be a little bit more compact.
This one is honestly one of the top ones I've seen. It's very good, very cool.
The slimmest smartphone yet in the industry. It has a futuristic unibody design. It has a weight of 146 grams. We have added some extra weight on it to make it feel heavier, because maybe people will think it's either plastic or something. So we have added a little weight on it. The screen has a 6.78-inch AMOLED display, resolution 1.5K, which is 1224p, with a top-level refresh rate of 144 hertz.
Whoa,
so you can have all the top features on this phone. It has a 50 megapixel main camera and a 50 megapixel ultra wide. For the moment, it is only a conceptual form, but the technology is already there, ready for us to launch.
We call this TCL 16 NXTPAPER. This is something you can see from the appearance that it's actually a matte finish. It's reflection free, you don't see the glare. And also we built in multi-layers to filter the harmful blue light so that it can be easier and more comfortable for your eyes. You will see the phone switch from a full color regular smartphone to a black and white e-ink-like device. And we can go even further to what we call mass ink mode. It will be more similar to a Kindle or e-reader because it will be supporting up to 7 days of reading or 26 days of standby time. It also feels like paper and it's fingerprint proof. It's a 5G device. It's with NXTPAPER with AI capabilities, but it starts from the price of $189. So it's like a combination of a regular smartphone and an e-reader.
Hi everyone, I'm here to talk to you today about the HMD Fusion X1. This is a fantastic new device which is designed for parents and kids to be an introductory smartphone into all of the wonders, but also some of the dangers of the digital world. The phone itself is powered by Snapdragon. It's their 4 Series Gen 2 chipset. The camera setup is fantastic. It's got a 108 megapixel main camera. It's got a 50 megapixel front-facing camera as well. That works really nicely with the flashy selfie outfit that it comes up with. So one of the great things about the Fusion X1 is that you can add these smart outfits to it. I'm going to show you our flashy selfie outfit here. So what happens is when you clip that onto the back of the device, it seamlessly integrates the camera technology with the phone itself, and you get these buttons that are here. You pop up the camera like that. This very easily can turn it on, and then what you can do is you can adjust the brightness very simply, and you can have preset colors. You can choose any individual color you want for your lighting. You've got gaming outfits that can be added on here and can be used for online gaming, streaming gaming. We've got massive battery packs that can be added on. People have created then things like barcode scanners, code scanners. There's loads and loads of functionality that can be added onto the device.
The Nubia Focus 2 Ultra with 5G smartphones that will launch tomorrow and officially be available in European marketing in a month later. And his price is really affordable with $299, with a large storage and a decent OLED screen, 6.8 inches, full HD resolutions, of course. And the biggest part of the Focus 2 Ultra was its physically rotatable lens rings. And I'm sure that was ever the first in the industry. You can control the camera lights, the camera apertures, and you can of course zoom in and zoom out. As for the hardware, otherwise, they were equipped with the Unisoc latest 5G chipset with a large CMOS size main camera and the large apertures. We noticed that really photography used to rotate the camera to zoom in and zoom out to adjust your focus length. So of course we'd like to adapt to the real deal mobile phones. That was exactly all the same functions as we do in the real deal cameras.
Here is the world's first color-changing mobile phone, and it's called Realme 14 Pro series. If the temperature under 16 degrees, and it will start to change color to the blues. And the water comes out, we can put the phone under the water 1.5 meters. It changes color very fast, nearly in 3 seconds. So something like in the summer, you'll have a phone with this one, and in winter, you'll get another mobile phone. It's amazing. For the screen, we call it the bezel-less quad curve. As you can see, this is a little bit curved screen, and the refresh rate is 120 Hz. The chipset is the Snapdragon 7S Generation 3. It's also the 5G chipset of Snapdragon. Benchmark is more than 820,000. And also the camera is great. We have the periscope camera. All these two cameras are from Sony. We have got 3 lights, and they can change the temperature. Got the warm light and cold light to give you a better demo of camera.